Visionary, innovative, pioneering. In the history of transportation, those who've succeeded never stuck to business as usual, but searched for creative ways to meet the needs of passengers, needs that changed almost as rapidly as the field of transportation itself. For more than 125 years, one company has built its success not only upon its own expertise and knowledge, but on that of others it recognized as sharing the same innovative vision for the future of transportation. Veolia Transportation is a global force in passenger transport with 72,000 employees operating every mode of public transportation in 27 countries and with revenues of $5 billion. Veolia operates some of the most successful public transit systems in the world, including Stockholm, Melbourne, Los Angeles, and Toronto. Since entering the North American market with the purchase of Yellow Transportation in 2001, Veolia has made its mark on public transit, from shuttle, taxi, and paratransit services to bus and rail lines, spanning the continent in more than 120 locations. That success has been built on a foundation of integrity, superior performance, and long-term partnerships with customers and employees alike.
Well, one of the things that we are very fortunate to have with Veolia is, first of all, 125 years of experience in the transportation business, where we have a worldwide platform that really differentiates us from all of our competitors. We share people, we share knowledge, we share information.
Continuing to build its presence in North America, the company formed Veolia Transport On Demand, bringing together two of the most trusted and well-known brands in the transportation industry: Yellow Cab, a premier taxi service, and Super Shuttle, the leading share-ride airport transportation company. With this dynamic combination, Veolia Transport On Demand is poised to become the top provider of quality, on-demand service in the world.
This is a terrific opportunity for Veolia to really fulfill its vision in terms of being a worldwide leader in mobility management. And mobility management meaning solving problems for our customers, for the people who live in large cities, to improve the quality of life from end to end.
Everybody I've come in contact with Veolia understands transportation. They want to be in transportation. They're excited about transportation. And for me, that was a winner right there.
This on-demand division differentiates the company from its competitors by adding two brands that directly complement Veolia's core business, both with tremendous growth potential and an attractive return on investment. Super Shuttle expands Veolia's capabilities into shared ride services, which are a first step toward public transportation. Taxis also complement Veolia's philosophy by acting as a critical feeder into public transportation systems and providing backup to paratransit companies that transport the elderly and those with disabilities.
The taxi businesses and paratransit transit businesses can be very integrated and very synergistic. What the taxi business is able to do is to augment the fleet, provide an additional fleet during those peak periods, provide service to help support the paratransit business, and then during the off-peak when there's not enough business, to provide service to other people who desire taxis.
Yellow Cab's roots trace back to 1909 in Baltimore. Yellow Cab Denver was formed almost 50 years later as the Western market began to explode following World War II. The company built a reputation based on its pioneering spirit and innovation. Yellow was the first in America to use two-way radios in the late 1940s and later, mobile data terminals for drivers. Today, the Baltimore and Denver operations manage more than 1,000 vehicles and transport more than 20,000 passengers per day. Yellow Cab's premier standing in the industry is a result of responsive service, driver training, and GPS-enabled vehicles that tie into a state-of-the-art dispatching system.
Our riders pay for the service. The end user is paying for the service. And they vote with their wallets and they vote with their feet. And so we have to be responsive to them each and every day as they're our customer.
Yellow made history in other ways, forming contracts with leading hotels such as Hyatt Regency, which granted the first exclusive taxi contract in its history to Yellow. Plus, community institutions such as the Pepsi Center in Denver, Johns Hopkins Medical Center, and Penn Station in Baltimore where Yellow has enjoyed an exclusive contract since 1921. To grow its taxi business, Veolia plans to build a preeminent national taxi brand, leveraging both Yellow's expertise and key aspects of Super Shuttle's multi-city business platform. This platform includes centralized call centers and online reservations, driver services like online cashiering and franchise development, and real-time financial monitoring and controls.
The time has come to expand that taxi business into many of those same markets that we're already in within Veolia Transportation. And that will further provide penetration in those markets and staying power for our management, our employees in those markets, and to provide that spectrum end-to-end service for our customers.
In response to a growing need for affordable transportation to and from airports in the Los Angeles area, Super Shuttle was formed in 1983 and pioneered the shared ride concept. The company has grown to become the nation's leader in door-to-door transportation service to more than 23 airports in 17 major cities, including New York, Washington, D.C., San Francisco, Dallas, and Phoenix. Today, more than 8 million passengers utilize Super Shuttle's 1,200 distinctive blue vans as air traffic continues to increase, highway congestion worsens, and short-term airport parking costs skyrocket.
When Veolia has looked at launching the Veolia Transportation on Demand business, we really looked at what would be a good platform for us to launch that. What kind of an organization, what type of people, first and foremost talent, what type of management team we would be able to get. And what we get with Super Shuttle is a great management team. We get multi-city experience, and we get tremendous innovation. That innovation is both operational and it's technical.
From the beginning, Super Shuttle has operated on a simple yet critical philosophy: build trust by taking care of customers better than anyone else.
The experience that Super Shuttle has in building a brand is keeping their promises.
People have come to trust us in that they know we're going to be there on time.
That reliability has become synonymous with the brand Super Shuttle, a company that delivers what airport travelers want: reliable, hassle-free, door-to-door service at an affordable price.
We're obviously proud of where we are, but we also never want to take for granted the strides we have made and continue to work hard to make sure that we maintain our position in this marketplace. And the way to maintain it is by continuing to provide a quality service.
Super Shuttle recognized early on that in order to be successful, it had to invest in the latest technology to deliver what customers want and demand. The company's software, unlike any other used in the country, manages both Super Shuttle and its sister company, ExecuCar, a business-class luxury car service. GPS-enhanced vans ensure on-time pickups. Real-time monitoring of each individual customer's wait time ensures airport waits are less than 15 to 20 minutes. Intelligent groupings by geographic zones and Java-enabled Nextel handheld devices ensure the shortest travel time possible. The company has 2 call centers that seamlessly operate as one, providing round-the-clock service. Staffed by more than 300 customer service specialists, Res Central manages all orders, whether they're placed by phone at 1-800-BLUE-VAN, by staff at airport counters, at curbside, or by hotel staff. More and more Super Shuttle passengers are taking advantage of online reservations. These now account for more than 30% of the company's bookings. To take advantage of this market, Super Shuttle partnered with leading travel providers such as Travelocity and Expedia, and major airlines including Southwest, U.S. Airways, and JetBlue. Super Shuttle's innovation extends into its business model. The company is the largest franchisor of branded shared ride services in the United States.
Probably the major thing we've done over the last 5 years is the serious conversion of our businesses from an employee driver to a franchise driver. It's been extremely successful for us, for the company and for the drivers.
And this evolution of the franchisee, a business owner, owning their own vehicle, means a tremendous increase in productivity, and it also means much better, much higher retention, driver retention, solving 2 of our major challenges in the transportation business:
Its drivers are owners and operators of their vehicles, making them true business partners. By becoming entrepreneurs in their own right, drivers have a vested interest in customer satisfaction and the overall success of Super Shuttle.
Key bringing them back is going to repeat businesses, obviously the good experiences we were talking about, and the good experiences are picking up people in a timely fashion. Get them to the airport in a timely fashion, and vice versa, leaving the airport, getting them home in a reasonable length of time. If you don't take care of your customer first and foremost, they're not going to be back.
While Veolia recognizes the tremendous strength Super Shuttle brings to the division, it also sees tremendous opportunity for growth in many of the busiest airports in the country.
80% of the air travel goes through the top 75 airports in the country. But there's 400 airports, or probably more now, okay? So really those top 75 airports are the markets that we look to as expansion targets.
Backed by Veolia's global expertise and building on the strong foundation of its two trusted brands, Veolia Transport On Demand is positioned to become the leader in on-demand transportation services through proven innovation and a bold vision for the future of transportation.
I think not just for me, but for all of our employees, this is going to be some exciting times because they have, a company behind us now that is truly committed to being the biggest provider of transportation, not just in the country, but in the world.